Big shout out to commenter S3P8472 because on my Ragnar is Awakened video, they left a very interesting comment. Now, the premise of this comment is that what if the character that is called the war deity depicted in chapter 1175 has a long nose like Usopp, and that is what endears Ragnar to Usopp? I think that could be a very high possibility because in the depiction of this character, he is wearing a very similar helmet to what Usopp is wearing now, and his beard and mustache are very similar to the fake beard and mustache that Usopp is currently wearing. And this is the first time in the series that I can recall that Usopp is missing his blue and white armband and is wearing studded bracers like the depiction of this warrior deity character here. So that's quite curious because as far as I know, he never really takes that thing off. So with that being said, it's very likely that Ragnar could see Usopp and see his former master in Usopp, and that is what will endear Ragnar to Usopp. A very funny thing about Usopp too is that his epithet is God Usopp. So if this character had a epithet of a similar phrasing back in the day and was called that normally, as Usopp is called that by other characters, we see that in Wano because Izo calls him that, I could see that being more fuel for the fire for Ragnar to see Usopp in the same way. I'm not necessarily saying that Usopp would be the primary wielder of Ragnar. That falls to Loki, but I do think he'll be able to use Ragnar in various attacks and further boast that he has a giant hammer, of which we did call around 3 years ago. So we'll have to wait and see how that pans out, but I think that's a very good gag that has the potential to come to light, that Ragnar sees Usopp as a descendant or a reincarnation of his former master. But with that being said, if you are liking the content so far, click the like button. And if you want to see more of this content, click the subscribe button followed by that bell. In addition, if you can, please click the hype button because it does help. With that being said, give me your thoughts and tell your friends about Polypede Works.